Welcome to the Urban Farmer channel. My name is Dali, and in this particular video we will be looking at top 5 mulching ideas for your garden.
Idea number 1.
So for your first mulching idea, we will talk about straw. Straw decomposts very easily, therefore it will add a lot of nutrients to your garden. And straw is really good to put around your vegetables, especially. It will keep that soil very nice and moist during summer. It is also very easily obtainable and it is super cheap. For pea straw you can get for $15 a bale or $10 a bale, something along those lines, and you can spread it across a number of meters, which means that you can basically do, depending on how big your garden is, but if your garden is anything like mine, with maybe a bale or two, you can practically mulch your whole yard pretty much for about $30.
Idea number 2.
Let's talk about compost. Compost is super easy to make from fruits and vegetables. Everything that you have in your kitchen, save it, put it in a bucket, and you can make compost with it. Compost has probably the most nutrient because it's basically just organic matter breaking down. It's also very easily attainable and it doesn't cost you anything, guys. This basically means that you can get compost for nothing.
Idea number 3.
Now, one of my favorites is to use shredded bark. Now, the reason why you want to use shredded bark is that it does have quite a lot of nutrients. The mulch will last you for a lot longer, which means that you don't have to mulch as frequently, and you'll also be able to reap those benefits that are in the bark. Depending on what tree you get, a lot of places will sell bark basically with a mix of different trees as well, which is super good. Bark also looks awesome, so make sure you put bark around your trees. My recommendation is not to have grass around your trees. I made that mistake once myself. Ever since I put mulch around my trees, they have performed so much better than all the other years before that.
Idea number 4.
Let's talk about wood chips. Now, wood chips can last a long period of time as well. Make sure that the wood chips have broken down or have dried slightly, because if you put a lot of raw wood chips, they will start to maybe take a little bit of nitrogen out of your soil, so you will need to make sure that you provide a little bit of nitrogen back into the soil. The other thing is wood chips can also be colored, and you can use perhaps a coloring material that is earth friendly. That's what I would recommend personally. The good thing with wood chips as well as the bark, that it does increase the ground biology, so you will see a lot of fungi, you will see a lot of worms, you will see a lot of other activity happening in the soil because you have a lot of wood chips. I've added wood chips to my yard as well as bark, and it has absolutely transformed. When I mean it's transformed, it's absolutely transformed my fruit trees. They are absolutely fantastic now, minus the frost. We have had frost in the last week and a half. I reckon it's probably killed half of the fruit set, but I'm pretty confident about the other half. It's good for the cherry tree though, because cherry trees need to be in frost. Anyway, I'm digressing. Point being, have bark and have wood chips on the ground around your trees. Even in your vegetable garden, I've had that as well, and I've had good success with it.
Idea number 5.
The last but not least is grass clippings. Don't throw your grass clippings in the bin. There's 2 ways of doing it. I generally mulch on the spot with grass clippings. When I cut my grass, it automatically mulches it back into the grass, so those nutrients just sort of get absorbed back in the soil. Good thing about that is that during summer, especially the warmer months, the soil retains water a lot better than it would any other time. The other thing is grass clippings are free. It's that chore that you have to do almost every week, if not every 2 weeks. Now, I am not going to have too much grass anymore myself, because I've converted a lot of my yard into either fruit trees or basically into vegetable patches. However, if you do have grass, make sure that you use it as mulch. The other thing, just be careful with grass. Like any other organic matter that's breaking down, it'll first take nutrients out to help it break down before it basically becomes the nutrient. So check on that nitrogen. Nitrogen is one of those things that that gets sort of used quite a lot, so make sure that you don't put your grass clippings straight onto where you're growing vegetables. I wouldn't be doing that, but basically if you want to put a little bit, distribute a bit around your trees, that would be absolutely fantastic. I really hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have liked it, please press the like button. If you feel like this is going to help someone, please share it with them, because it will help them and me grow this particular channel, especially if you think this channel is worth it. And I really do hope so, because you are in fact watching this video and you have reached the end, which I thank you for as well. Make sure that you subscribe and click that little bell button. That will allow you to know when the next video comes out. YouTube is absolutely shocking at delivering these videos to the subscribers. I'm going to be reaching 100 subscribers soon, and it would mean the world to me. Thank you very much. All up until next time, I'll see you. Bye.